Cuando recién vi. No sé.
My God, Carnby. Are you okay?
Me metí en una bañera en el medio de la locura.
What the hell have you been doing?
What's going on here? Look at this mess!
I'm sorry,
No me dejes
Mrs.
solo.
Thompson.
Don't make me kick you out of this house. Now get out!
No me hagan que los eche. Largo. Afuera.
Hey, Detective. Mr. Carnby. I'm really worried about you.
I'm okay. I just need to catch my breath for a moment.
This place? There are some very disturbed figures around here. And I don't think it's just the patients. I've been reading some things about how Derceto has a deranging effect on people. I think it might explain things.
What?
Me señala a mí.
Just take it easy, okay? I'm gonna go find a way into Dr. Gray's apartment. I want to know what he's hiding.
Emily? Don't worry. I think I'm close. I'm gonna set everything right.
Just be careful.
Le dije, no me dejes solo y lo primero que hago es decirle, bueno, sí, anda, anda.
Carnby
Yo me arreglo.
had run their car off the bridge. He pulled Grace out of the sinking car, but left her father to drown. He could have saved him. There was time. He just chose not to.
Ah,
Instead, he took Grace back to New Orleans and collected his paycheck.
dejó morir al papá de la nena. No, con razón. Quería abrir el mapa igual. ¿A dónde estoy? Estoy mareada. No estoy enloqueciendo. ¿Qué? ¿Con qué estábamos? Busca a la chica. La encontré. Y explotó todo. A ver, ¿para dónde fue ella? Ah, ahí está, me tenía que conmover. Ahora una visita a Dr. Gray en su piso. ¿Acá? Ah, está abierto. A la Candy. Fin de protección bien. Esa escena me recuerda a Constantine. Es acá. Concha, te huele a cagar la pata. Por favor, no molestar.
Detective, am I glad to see you. Lock the door, will you? I don't think Dr. Gray would appreciate us snooping around.
What's going on here? This feels so strange.
O sea, igual si te viene a la puerta y está cerrada, vas a ver que algo pasa. Es lo mismo. ¿Qué hacemos ahí? ¿Nos tiramos por la ventana? No sé. Libro falso. Es un libro hueco. Y abrilo. Se puede. Normalmente para guardar bebidas alcohólicas.
There's a book missing.
Ah, ok. No era para guardar bebidas alcohólicas. Che, qué raro, ¿no? Que la clave esté ahí.
I was just rearranging the books.
Well, come on, let's check it out.
¿Por qué se puso la música esa?
I think I'm beginning to understand. Dr. Gray is dealing with some kind of mass delusion.
¿Qué hay en el piso? Ay, mira el... Espera un cacho. ¿Puedo volver? Ay, se me volvieron raros los controles. Acá creo que había algo... Ah, no. Parecía que podía ver esas imágenes. No puedo correr, por cierto. Debe ser acá. Ok, volvimos al juego del 92. Y no puedo enganchar los controles. Llave del mueble.
Huh. Has that been there this whole time?
No, La S no es. W tampoco. Eso, ahí está. ¡No, no! Era así el jueguito viejo, ¿no?
What were you saying about mass delusion?
Derceto seems to have a deranging effect on people living close by. It has a history of creating cults devoted to some nature goddess. Even the name Derceto refers to the cult existing here before the Civil War. Derceto was the name of an ancient fertility goddess worshipped in Syria. Dr. Gray and his friends, however, seem to prefer the black goat of the woods with 1,000 young, or Shub-Nigroth. And that name can only have come from my uncle's twisted mind.
Loco.
Good to finally meet you, Mr. Hartwood. I'm here on the behalf of your brother Philip. You were expecting me, weren't you?
Yes, you're from Derceto, no?
That's right. I just wanted to ask you a few questions to see if there is anything I can do to help you and your family.
Okay.
I understand you're full of imagination. You make up a lot of things.
I suppose.
And you obsess over them, blurring reality and fiction.
Sometimes.
Do you want to tell me about the Dark Man?
No, I don't.
That's all right. Perhaps there is something else you can tell me. Something you know to be made up, but you hold dear.
Juan?
John? Who's John?
No, Juan Luis Jorge. Oh, wait there a moment. Here, take a look.
Is he... Oh, he is the author.
It's a magnificent book. Life-changing even. The real Juan is long dead, but I like to think of him as my friend. My most beloved friend.
I see. Do you often do this? Fantasize about people you read about?
Epa.
No. Well, there is Jacob.
Who is Jacob?
Turn to the last page.
Oh, it's a newspaper article. The Prisoner of Ice, Jacob van Ostad. Is he also your beloved friend?
Oh, no, Doctor. Not at all.
Le cambió el tono.
He is the fire that fights fire.
Yes, I think it's clear your overstimulated imagination, this mania, needs to be tempered for you to live a normal life. I know your family calls it the Hartwood curse, but I want you to know that there is nothing supernatural about your condition. It's all inside your head. And with that, I'm very qualified to deal with. In time, you will be cured.
In time.
Yes, in time we will exorcise all your demons, all the dark men. Please, Mr. Hartwood, calm yourself.
What happened?
Oh, don't you worry your little head about it, Miss Hartwood. Your uncle and I just had our first breakthrough.
Ok. Solamente este Jeremy es Juan y es Jacob. Le cambió.
That mark on the floor looks like talisman positions, but from which direction should I look at it?
Ya sabemos dónde. ¿Quién es?
The Snake Dagger, a monograph by Yael Klein.
Esta es la daga que tenemos.
In Ludwig Prin's book on pagan rituals called The Mystery of the Grave, as translated by Nicholas Vachy, there are several references to a sacrificial dagger called the Snake Dagger. It has long been thought of as a poor translation of the original text, that it would be more appropriate with worm dagger from the Latin vermis cultrum. This seems natural following the recent consensus that the original title of Prin's book, De Vermis Mysteris, should literally translate to the mystery of the worm. However, this would take away from Vachy's great effort at translating the underlying meaning of the words and revealing several cultural beliefs. While Prince certainly was using the term worm as a symbol or synecdoche for death and the dead, which is made clear by the contents of the book, in the case of the dagger, we shouldn't be too hasty to dismiss his translation. Reading through Vahi's correspondence with his patron, it appears that he had more than just the Latin text at his disposal. Vahi had dug up Prince's living relatives and uncovered several cross-referenced historical texts and an actual snake dagger. The dagger was dated to the early Middle Kingdom of Egypt and had such a clear shape of a wave that Vahi considered calling it the sinusoidal blade. Knowing the full story, it seems prudent that he chose to translate it as snake and not worm. There are several reasons why this choice of word helps us understand the pagans that Prince's book attempts to describe. The symbolic value of the shape becomes more apparent when reading about the use for the dagger. In the passage of possession and exorcism, we find the snake dagger poisons the poisoner within the victim and is therefore pacified. Where the literal text would tell us that the worm dagger trumps the demon possessing the victim, it tells us nothing of their reasoning. Only that somehow this dagger wins against the demon, like it had the better hand in poker. Vahi's translation allows us to follow the underlying logic to the ritual magic that is being performed. Poison the poisoner sounds like fighting fire with fire. That to hurt the demon possessing its victim, the priests would have to fight back with a power that is known to the evil they are fighting. The snake dagger is therefore not only a good way to describe its form, but it also helps us understand how it could be thought of as a useful tool for exorcism. Finally, it also helps us understand their relationship to lunacy, that it was thought of as something poisoning the mind rather than controlling it. What is also interesting to note is that the possessed are always considered poisoned in their head and not their heart. The snake dagger always went to the eye of the possessed, leaving them partially blind, if they had the good luck to survive.
De acá las lobotomías que hacían, justo por el ojo también. No sé, está sonando el teléfono. ¿Dónde es? Es juegazo, sí. Me encantan. Me fascinan los actores de voz que han traído para rehacer el juego. Está impresionante. Ahí está, boludo, atendé. Es buenísimo, sí.
Hello?
Detective Carnby?
Who is this?
Es Jeremy, parece.
Jeremy?
Sí.
Jeremy is with the Dark Man. You can't save him.
Well, I've done everything he wanted so far, and there's just one more thing on the list. I expect him to keep his promise and return Jeremy unharmed.
Get out, Detective. While you still can.
Creo que es Checo. Dios mío. Yo normalmente los textos así largos en los juegos que juego los leo, pero está tan bien hecha los actores de voz en inglés. Sí, pará. No tengo... Vine a atender el teléfono, pero no paraba de sonar. ¿Hay una posibilidad? Ok, pero ¿cómo...? Capaz tengo que encontrar los que sí están. Cuento las mariposas del coso. Por favor, juego, tirame una pista. A ver, hombre. Lo otro raro es que cuando me trababa... en realidad no cuando me trababa. Cuando me ponía a boludear buscando cosas, balas y todo eso, el juego me decía, tenés que ir para allá, estúpida.
Master Tank dice el reloj es interactuable.
Sí, pero no sé qué número poner. Ay, si pongo la mosquita. Ya voy. ¿Para arriba? Se gira todo. Espera, de afuera entonces. Para, porque alguna forma se está haciendo. Ya fue. Capaz es así, estoy complicándomela más. 05. Ok, sí tiene que ver con las mosquitas, pero... ahora sí. ¿Dónde está tu arma, amigo? Es que hacemos esto, se llena de bicho. Va, se llena. Se me
You
apagó
okay?
la linterna.
You look a little frazzled.
Uy, se abrió el...
Stupid telephone.
I know. I tried calling the police earlier. The telephone is completely dead.
It's not... Yeah, no, the telephone isn't working.
Nosotros hablamos por teléfono. Recién.
Detective Carnby was worried Emily could tell, that she could see the madness written on his face. But what if he was the only one seeing the truth? Could that still be the case? If only he could find evidence that would make her understand that he had seen beyond the veil, or at least something that would show her he was worth the money she was paying him.
Es verdad, la mina nos está pagando para encontrar a su tío y... explotó.
Miss Hartwood, I think you're gonna want to see this.
Is there something in the closet?
Yeah, there is. You don't see the very obvious gate leading to whatever Jeremy's madness is serving up next?
I don't understand. Are you making some kind of fashion metaphor? I'm sorry, I don't have time for this. Can you just tell me what you're doing?
You don't see this. It's fine. It's fine. Catch you later.
Are you going inside the closet?
Yeah. You got a problem with that?
No. Do what you think is right, detective.
Sorry, I didn't mean to. Goodbye, Miss Hartwood.
Pero ella no vio que desaparecimos. Yo pensé que iba a ver eso, o sea, se quedó como... ¿Aló? Estás loco, chao, andate. ¿Qué es esto? ¿Para dónde tengo que ir? Ah, para acá. ¿Otra vez en el Nilo? Pistola de bengalas. Mantén pulsado 1 para cambiar entre armas. De mano. Dame arma de pica hielo. Oh, por Dios. Pero, ¿cuál tengo? Ah, sí. Ah, ya se cacho. No estoy segura hacia dónde tengo que ir. Ni siquiera estoy segura que tengo que ir para allá. Se apagan de inmediato. Una bandera. ¿Continúa? ¿A dónde? Dame un farol. Ah, ¿lo puedo prender? Allá hay otra. No entiendo por qué las balas. Supongo que como para buscar el... No sé. O sea, eventualmente veo dónde tengo que ir. Lo que no veo si me sale algún bicho. Pero bueno. ¿Qué es esto? ¿Un portal al más allá? Tengan a los gatos a mano. Los egipcios creían que cuidaban el portal entre los muertos y los vivos. ASMR. Hola, Nae. ¿Todo bien? Acá anonadada por un juego. ¿Qué mierda es eso? ¿Por qué no corro más? ¿Me estoy congelando? ¿Me estoy congelando? ¿Eso qué pasa? Si voy yo, ¿no duermes? ¿No estás retirado? What the fuck? Jefe. Jefe. Es que sabe quién es el jefe. A ver, ¿qué creo que cae? Acuérdate que tenemos ametralladora.
Hey, you! What are you doing here? What is this place?
Turn back, detective. You're not wanted here.
Whoa, take it easy. I'm not your enemy.
Oh, you're wrong, detective. You're wrong.
¡Verga, que pega fuerte! No pude cambiar entre arma de una mano. Mantuve uno y no pasó nada. A ver. Y ahora si lo cambio se me desvindea el... Se me desvindea la otra. Dame más alcohol. Whisky. Le di en las bolas, sí. Bueno, listo. No hay más cosas. Pensé que era el jefe. No. No creo que vaya la daga acá. ¿Sí va la daga acá? No parecía.
Of course, the Taurus. I figured you wouldn't want your stars aligned, Jeremy, or maybe that is what you need to temper that
Roylen
mania of
33
yours.
dice esa película yo la conozco, es la de Vaqueros vs Aliens.
Quiero ver su alien. ¿Vos me estás diciendo que yo me tengo que acordar cómo es la constelación? No, voy a hacer como el otro. Lo que coincidan. Y esto ahora iba... Esto para arriba, ¿no? No veo. Ah, bueno, ¿y ahora? No veo otro planeta. El planeta me necesita. dudo que sea el fin. Correcto. ¿Te estoy pegando algo o no? ¡No! ¡Córrete! ¡Dale! ¿Cómo mierda me sacó el frío? No le puedo explicar el recoil que tiene esto. Pero está bien, es una ametralladora vieja. Abuela. ¡No, boludo! ¿Por qué en el borde? ¡No! Estamos viajando por las dimensiones.
Por el padice es de hentai con tentáculos. No lo conozco y no termino bien para el vaquero. V.
Jeremy?
I did everything! Aren't you happy? Stupid charlatan! What more do you want from me? You want me to lose my mind?
Oh, my lord! Doctor! Baptiste! Quick!
Jesus. What were you thinking, compadre?